Hello, my name's Toast. God, starting is so hard, dude. How do you just start? All right, let's try this again. What's up? My name is Toast. This is my game called the Rune Song. I'm a solo indie dev working on this. I have been working on this for about 3 years now. And I'm going to show you what I've been working on this month. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I already recorded this, but I don't know, man. I just started rambling as I tend to do. So I'm going to try to not do that. Anyway, let's start, shall we? I should probably mute this shit. Okay. We have difficulties. Assist mode is basically God mode, and then easy and normal. So if you don't want, any challenge at all, throw on assist mode. You can't die. You'll just run through the game and see all it has to show you. All right. Now, I'm just going to basically show you a quick look at the hub that I built. The game loop is you start out in your room, then you go out into the game world, go on an adventure, come back to your room, rinse and repeat. So this is your room. Does anyone know if I'm going to get fucking sued by having all these copyrighted things in my game? Now, I don't expect the game is going to make more than $3, so I'm not worried about, Nintendo busting into my room through my fucking window and rappelling from my ceilings and arresting me and taking the money, the profits from this game. But is there any other things that I can get in trouble with by having that shit? I don't know. I feel like I need it. Oh yeah, you can play the drums. Guys, you could play the goddamn drums, okay? Jesus. Come on now. Anyway, this is his room. So the hub is set up kind of like a Bob's Burgers situation where there's a family that lives here. As you can see, you live with your grandparents. Despite his beard, Baba is not an old ass man. He's actually a 12-year-old boy. Anyway, so this is the living quarters. This is the living room. We have the connecting kitchen. You just saw Baba's room. Let's go in here because I need to unlock some doors. This is your grandpa's office. Very lovely. Gonna talk to him to unlock the rest of the doors. I locked the doors until you talk to him because I wanted to funnel the player, obviously, into the grandpa's room to talk to him to, start the game. This is the balcony. This is going to be where there's going to be a portal in here. And that will bring you to the game world, or like the next stage. That's that. We have the bathroom over here. Oh, nope, I lied. This is the grandparents' bedroom. Okay, sorry. This is the bathroom. And this random man in here, he's like the handyman of the place. That's why he's chilling there. And here we have the rest of the hub is now the store section. So this is like the storefront. And you can see we have a ton of characters, right? Because a big part of the game, like I was saying, is the character interactions and dialogues. So I really put, my best foot forward, wrote some dialogues for these fuckers. And, I put as many as I could fit in, pretty much. It's the storefront. This is the lunchroom, or the cafeteria area. Same idea. Loaded with characters. All optional. You don't need to talk to any one of these dudes. But if you like dialogues, I got a fuck ton for you. And this is the kitchen. These are kind of the two dudes in charge of the kitchen. This is like the head chef guy. This is the food scientist. Makes all the meals. He's obviously a fucking lunatic. And then we have goblin like helpers. And then we have these two orc dudes. I'm not sure if these orc guys are going to be related to this gentleman over here. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I should. That'll connect it all a little bit. But yeah, so this guy, we have like the worried, anxious dude, and then the annoyed, jaded guy. That's the whole hub. This took roughly a month to make. Now, there was more to it than just building the hub and decorating it. Obviously, I had to write all the character dialogues. That took quite a while. But I also had to make the upgrades for the game loop. Like, you start at the hub, go out into the portal, into the game world, come back to the hub. That's the loop, right? But I also wanted to make it purposeful. So what I did was I tied your upgrades back to the hub, right? So when out in the game world, you're going to find items that you could bring back here and give them to various NPCs, and they'll give you abilities. So now you'll have a reason to walk all the way back here to the kitchen, because this guy is going to be where you'll buy your potions from. So now you have a reason to visit the kitchen. Obviously, there's going to be new dialogues every day as well, but I wanted to give a real gameplay reason. You know, this witch is going to give you health upgrades. This coffee machine is going to give you it. I think it's the dash. So every room pretty much has a reason to go in aside from more dialogues. So this obviously, now that I have this little hub section, this completes the loop of not only the game, but the demo. Before, the demo just shit you out into a level, and that was it. It was like disconnected. This kind of fills that in, feels a little bit better, more complete. So I'm going to test this out myself. And also I'm going to put it on itch.io. I'll link this in the description. If anyone that sees this wants to help test it out, go to itch.io and just play it. And just play through it. Make sure there's nothing weird, no game-breaking bugs, nothing out of place. And once I get the all clear that it's good to go, I'll go ahead and upload this on Steam. And then that'll be like a really good indication of what the entire game is, right? And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think everything looks good. I think it's set up so, you know, the game itself, like story-wise, is set up, you know, decently. You get most of that by talking to your grandparents. One last thing, if you want to help, I'll also link this. We just need one more review on our Steam demo page. Just one more. We're at 9, we need 10. 10's the magic number. So if just one person could go review this fucker, even if you hate it, dude, give me a negative review. I don't give a shit. I just need one more review. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, you probably noticed I've been pretty much a ghost in there. That was by design. I don't know. I just got kind of not tired, but I felt annoying throwing little bits of art or what I was up to in the Discord. And I don't know. It just feels like I'm bothering people, even though you have to opt in to like join. So like, I don't know. I just feel annoying when I post in there too much. So I think what I'm going to do is keep up this thing of where I'll post like maybe, you know, every 15 days, I'll post a little something what I'm working on. I don't know. That's just an idea that I'm trying out. But if you notice, I haven't really been in there. That's why. Or I haven't been posting in there. But, and thank you to the mods that keep things in check. We get attacked by bots, like, non-stop. It's so dumb. We're like this tiny little non-active Discord, but bots just go in there and try to fucking rob everyone, dude. It's crazy. So thank you for the mods for keeping that at bay. I caught my first one. They've always caught all the bots, but I caught my first one the other day. It was sick. I gatted them down. It was nice. That's it. I don't know. What's next? Now that the hub's done, I'm going to flesh out some more of the stages. The church still is pretty bare. That one's not even done yet. That's the only stage that totally isn't done. So I'm going to work on the church next, I think. And we'll take it from there. All right, cool. Thank you. Peace.